Hello, it's Athena Mariah with Hard Shell Slimy Snail, and today we are going to learn how to wedge clay. I'm going to wedge 2 pounds of clay today, and as an example, just so you could see what wedging actually does to the clay, I'm actually going to use 2 different colors. The type of wedging technique we're going to learn how to use today is called ram's head. All right, let's go. So to start, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just combine these 2 pieces of clay together, and then I'm just going to kind of slam them so that they're all one piece. And as far as your body goes, it's really important to wedge at a height where you're comfortable, kind of for ergonomics. So this is my slab rolling table. This is what I use to wedge my clay on. And it's kind of like below my waist a little bit. And then my posture, I like to have my back leg back. And then I'm going to use a rocking motion of my body so that I'm using force through my body and not having to just use all of the motion in my arms. To get your clay in the right shape to get started, we want it to be a rectangle. So if it's odd shaped or round, you just slam it on your table until it resembles a rectangle. And then you're going to cup your hands like this on the top of it, just on the top. And what we're going to do is you're going to cup it. I'm going to put my leg back. And then we're going to rock forward, pushing down. Now, we're not pushing really hard. It's just a slight push. And then you're rotating it with your hands. Not completely, just a slight rotation up. You're going to cup it around these top pieces, push down, and move forward. You're going to roll it up, cup it, push down, roll forward. And in a way, you're almost kind of pushing these 2 sides in a little bit, not a lot, just a slight push in, down, forward. In, down, forward. Now, if you notice, you could start to see the clay here is starting to spin. You've got these kind of ridges here. And then you could start to see, especially this point right here, you'll start to see air bubbles pop. There's an air bubble right there that's popping. And that's exactly what you want to see. Now the question is, how long does it take to wedge clay? It depends on how wet your clay is. It depends on if there's a bunch of air bubbles in it. It has a lot of factors. So there isn't one answer to how long you wedge your clay. And so as I wedge it, it's stretching the clay and forcing the air out of it. Some people choose not to wedge their clay. That's up to them. But I feel like you're taking chances because you could get air bubbles that could cause cracks in your kiln. So you could see here, the clay is spiraling into itself. And then you're actually starting to get that shape like a ram's head. So you've got like the horns, the nose, and if we put little holes right here, those would be its eyes. And I'm going to cut it in half just to show you exactly what wedging has done to the clay. See how it's all the white spiraled into the brown. And now you really know it's really mixing. I don't have any air bubbles in here. It's a nice, smooth texture, and that's your goal. And that's it. That's how you wedge clay. If you're interested in learning other pottery techniques or would like some projects to learn, I teach free online workshops. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. If you're interested in becoming one of my Patreons, you could win some free stuff. And if you want to see what products I have for sale, go to my website, hardshellslimysnail.com. Bye!